All right, let's see. Good to go. Let's see if we are live and good to go. I just want to make sure everything is good to go. Give me a quick second. Delete that. I'll get the hang of live streaming one day, guys. I promise you, I'll get the hang of it one day. I'll get the hang of it one day. Until then, I'm gonna be a boomer. Boomers gonna boom, guys. Boomers gonna boom. Boom, boom, boom. You know, I promise you. Yeah. All right, let me make sure I send out the notifications. Notify people. The stream's going on. So what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be doing some backup, no donut news. We're going to be doing a lot of other news. We're going to be basically trying to cover multiple facets of the news because people have been saying that I should cover more news because I guarantee you that those people are are not fans of cops who are just trying to muddy up the channel. I assure you, I assure you, I assure you, I assure you, I promise. I believe I believe that people are being very honest and they're not being disingenuous. I assure you. Anyways, guys, let's get into the news show. Let's get into the live show today. So today we're going to be covering several news stories. First story we're going to be covering today is something that I was very pissed off with. This is about Donald Trump. Trump advisor Stephen Miller warned of Iraqs and stands in the U.S. while slow walking the entry of Afghan allies. So basically, what this whole CNN piece is talking about is how President Trump and his administration pretty much slowed down the entry of Afghan refugees and also Afghan allies under these special immigrant visas program for Afghan allies who helped us and also their families because it works just like the mafia or the drug cartels. Basically, if you piss off the Taliban or you piss off a drug cartel, you piss off the freaking mafia or the Yakuza or any other major, you know, terrorist group, you know, basically it's not just you who is at risk. It's just like that one song from 50 Cent, you know, spray your mama crib, make your ass look go out and look for me. So that shit works just like that, even over there. The same things that happen on American streets happens there too. So keep in mind, those people were desperate. And it turns out that Donald Trump and Stephen Miller slowed down the entry of refugees because they didn't want any Iraqs and stands in the country. Fucking disgusting. Fucking disgusting. Unbelievable. You know, and I guarantee you, right? I guarantee you there's people out there who's gonna make a bunch of goddamn excuses. A bunch of bullshit excuses that they know would not fly in any other fucking scenario. You know, I serve in that country. I happen to like those people. You know, I feel personally that Donald Trump and his allies went out of their way to make the entry of Afghan refugees and their families intentionally hard. There's no amount of convincing that you could do that would tell me that that is not the case. Because you heard him even admit to it. You know, he said that the immigration process to this country is too complicated, right? And it works just like the police chiefs and the sheriffs in the country who will say, well, hey, we're just enforcing the law. But then as soon as you start the campaign against certain laws like weed laws, right? You notice that it's the sheriffs and the police chiefs who have their unions and also themselves personally who are saying we should keep it illegal. So basically, it comes down to that old adage that I say, it's kind of like saying that, hey, you can have this cake, but you got to walk through this fucking forest of lions first. It's called brutal charity. This is brutal. This is basically brutal charity. Hey, we are in this country to keep you safe. The Taliban are evil. Evil, I say. We caused them to rise up, of course, like every other country who invaded Afghanistan. But they're evil, I say. And so you trust those people. You trust the Americans. And then when it's found out that the Americans have failed, largely because of greed, of our politicians giving into greed, giving out contracts to people who don't even deserve it, not caring about the safety of the American soldiers and the Afghan nationals, the citizens, the people there, not giving a shit, not actually training, not not actually spending money on contractors, or at least allowing us, the soldiers, to train Afghan national police and the Afghan National Army. You allow contractors who didn't know shit, couldn't do shit, never accomplished shit, never really did shit, tell us what to goddamn do. And that's why their ass can't fight. Because if they fought like us, they would never lose. But we lost because our politicians are greedy sons of bitches. When we first invaded Iraq, let me give you a little bit of a history lesson. When we first invaded Iraq, I don't know if you recall this or not, but Donald Rumsfeld didn't even want to give soldiers up armored vehicles. I don't know if you remember that or not, but I do. I remember it perfectly. I remember it like it was damn yesterday. Because to me, it was like it was yesterday. So my thing is, to all these people worrying about, oh man, these Afghan refugees, they're gonna come into this country, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, they're gonna, take all our jobs, our gerbs, our gerbs. To all those people, when the 2020 riots happened, how did you feel? Chaos, madness, a complete breakdown of law and order, anarchy. Well, congratulations, because that's how the freaking people of Afghanistan have been living because of us. So before you say, hey, let's not take any Afghan refugees, or I didn't vote for that war. Who gives a fuck? It happened. You can't just have people have their whole country fucked up. Now you got the freaking Taliban taking over, which, to be honest with you, not much different than the goddamn Afghan National Army and the Afghan National Police, just to keep it a buck with you. But you're not going to sit here and tell me that it's right that in your lifetime, if you watch this freaking video, in your lifetime, people have gotten fucked over because of our government, and yet our government and the American people have no obligation to fix that problem. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Because I guarantee you right now, if there was a goddamn riot in your freaking neighborhood, you would say, "Oh my God, help us, help us! Send in the National Guard. Where's the police? Policia, policia!" That's what you would do. Well, guess what? The people over there don't have that goddamn option, and even when they did, they were shit. Even when the people of freaking Afghanistan had the option of calling the police or calling the freaking National Guard or their version of the Afghan National Army, they were still shit. And that was our fault too. So yes, we have a damn obligation, an obligation to fix that shit. I sit back and I say to myself, what is the big difference between the Afghan people and black people? And I say to myself, the biggest difference is one has sand in their ass a lot more often. That's why, you notice that Afghans and black people, we don't really fight. You never really see us argue. In fact, a lot of black combat veterans feel a lot of guilt over that war, specifically because of the goddamn people, like I do. Because I actually like the people. I can identify with them. I can respect them. You know? I can identify with an Afghan refugee. You want to know why? Because I understand what it's like to be hunted down by a goddamn force that we call law enforcement, based on your skin color, based on gender, based on whatever arbitrary factor. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be freaking poor, the struggle, the scrape by. I get that. That's why a lot of black veterans and Afghan nationals saw eye to eye. You rarely saw conflict between us. There was a lot of racial bias that you saw from some of the Afghan nationals, but overall, once they got to like be around you, some they were cool. They were cool with me. But anyways, guys, we're gonna move into the next story. I thought that was interesting. I'm not gonna do live edits from these. I'm just want to just kind of just cover stuff. So this one here is gonna be spicy. I love doing this. This is just delicious. This is about your boy Buffalo Mago. This is about your boy Buffalo Maga Furry, man. QAnon shaman Jacob Chansley pleads guilty to felony in U.S. Capitol riot. Oh man, my boy Buffalo Maga Furry, and my boy right here next to him, my boy next to him, wearing his work ID, and wonder how they call him. Not the ones wearing the mask. Okay, maybe Jacob Chansley is wearing some kind of like makeup here, right? So maybe it's kind of, somewhere hiding his view, but people kind of recognize him. But this guy here wearing his work ID with the freaking red Trump flag and the red Trump hat and the hoodie on and the little beard here and the little bag right there. This guy has no mask on and he's got his work ID on. These people were the most exceptional individuals I've ever seen in my damn life. A so-called QAnon shaman who stormed the U.S. Capitol in a horn bear suit outfit pleaded guilty Friday to a felony for obstructing the Electoral College proceedings on January the 6th. The defendant, Jacob Chansley of Arizona, is a well-known figure in the QAnon movement. He went viral after the January 6th attack because of the bizarre outfit he wore while rummaging through the Capitol. He made his way to the Senate. He made his way to the Senate that was heavy. Look, no, I'm sorry. I can't keep a straight face. Listen, look at this man's face. Even without the costume, if you look at the man's face in the green jumpsuit, even without the costume, he still does not look well. Even without the costume, this man does not look well. His mama said he has a special diet, so I'm pretty sure he's got a special diet. It's called ice cream. He looks like the kind of guy who eats a lot of ice cream. Okay, I'm gonna let you figure out what I mean by that. He eats a whole lot of ice cream. Okay, probably wears a little special helmet too. Oh well, he does wear a little special helmet. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep it together, man. This is just precious. Oh, he made his way to the Senate, the Senate that was hastily vacated earlier by Vice President Mike Pence. Someone Chansley falsely claimed was a child trafficking traitor. Oh my God, that is amazing. The case has seen plenty of twists and turns. Chancellor went on a hunger strike in February as part of a successful bid to get organic food in jail. He gave a jailhouse interview in March that was later he gave a jailhouse interview in March that was later rebuked by the judge in the case. And his attorneys insulted people with disabilities in May in what he said was a ploy to draw attention to mental health issues in the legal system. Wow. Yeah, his attorney called everybody involved short bus people. Oh shit. And he told the damn truth. Oh my God. So that is amazing. That is amazing. Man. Mwah. I'm in love with this story. This story, I if there was a woman named QAnon shaman Jacob Chansley pleads guilty to felony in U.S. Capitol riot, I would marry that woman immediately. I'm in love with this story. This story, it just warms my heart. It makes me happy, and it makes me realize that there's entertainment out there if you just look for it. There's plenty of entertainment out there if you just look for it. It's just incredible that this man thought he was going to get away with this. Oh my God! I this picture, I just, I love it. I just, just beautiful. A man with his work ID on, with his face out, you know, a man with a damn looking like a buffalo MAGA furry. Another man back here with a MAGA hat on, with a freaking mask on, taking damn videos. The other guy back here, videos. Guy right here, no mask on, no mask on, no mask on here. Guy got a mask on. He's the smartest guy in the whole room. Mask on, taking the video. He can say, "Hey, I'm not with them. I got no MAGA hat on. I got my mask on. I'm wearing my glasses. I'm looking like a freaking hipster with a freaking, I don't know, a fucking goddamn water tribe last airbender goddamn raincoat on. I'm not with them." He could say that. But these motherfuckers here, I tell you, and they got the nerve to want to insult someone else's goddamn intelligence. Oh my God. I love these people. I love these people. That's why I talk about them so much, because I love these people. They make me happy. When I hear about stories like this of people pleading guilty to felonies, yeah, I'm the one painted as a monster. I love it. It's delicious. I would like it on my plate. Um, I appreciate it. I really do. I really do. I really do. We're gonna move on to another story here. All right, this one's gonna be another story that's happening. That's more developing. All right. Biden says Texas anti-abortion law is almost un-American and sort of creates a vigilante system. I'm going to tell you right now, it creates a bounty hunter system. I think Rachel Maddow also said the exact same thing. But I've heard some people who actually Republicans say the exact same thing. It is so insane. It's so insane. President Joe Biden said Friday that the Texas state law that bans abortion after as early as 6 weeks into pregnancy is almost un-American, pointing specifically to a provision allowing individuals to take civil legal action against people who help a woman get an abortion. So that includes people who give you a ride, an Uber driver. That includes people who give you shelter, people who give you the money for the abortion. These are civil suits. So again, in civil court, you can sue for almost anything, but in criminal court, you have to actually be hit with criminal statutes. But in civil court, man, there's literally been people who have sued God. It's been people who have sued companies because they tripped up and freaking failed. There have been people who have sued homeowners because they tripped and failed when breaking into their freaking homes. That has happened before. Okay, so these people are going to be able to sue people for getting abortions. Basically, you set up bounty hunters for women, bounty hunters for damn women. The president added, "It just seems, I know that this sounds ridiculous. It's almost un-American what we're talking about." Wow, it literally does. It says this law. That law is one of the strictest abortion laws in the nation, and that law is one of the strictest laws in the nation, and it prohibits abortion providers from conducting abortions once a fetal heartbeat is detected, which is around 6 weeks into the pregnancy and before some women know they are pregnant. It also allows private citizens to bring civil litigation with the threat of $10,000 or more in damages against providers or anyone who helped the woman access an abortion after 6 weeks. Holy shit! You realize what that means? What I just told you. That creates bounty hunters in civil court to basically find women and sue them into fucking oblivion for getting a goddamn abortion. You haven't made it illegal. You've just made it financially impractical to even survive and have a goddamn abortion. Unbelievable. This shit is unconstitutional as fuck. And we all know it. Where the hell was the goddamn Supreme Court on this shit? Unfucking believable. I don't want to hear another goddamn Republican say, "Oh, I want small government. I want small government." No, the fuck you don't. You want big government when it's goddamn convenient. Unfucking real. Unfucking real. You've got to be kidding me. So basically, this is basically what I've been talking about in damn civil courts, right? You can sue someone into fucking oblivion without ever bringing criminal charges, and then you can bring criminal charges if they don't pay you for the goddamn civil suit. Unfucking real. I don't want to hear another Republican talk about I want small government. Shut the entire fuck up. If you ain't sound enough about this shit, I'm telling you. They kept saying no one's trying to repeal Roe v. Wade, just like freaking Democrat says no one's trying to take away your freaking guns. They're both lying to you. You are having your freedoms pinched from both fucking sides. Stop playing fucking politics. Stop playing fucking team politics. None of them give a shit about you, and they will both push from both sides the pincer effect, the pincer two-party system, until you have no fucking rights left. In fact, at this point, you effectively have no damn rights. First Amendment can be affected by goddamn family court, prior consent orders. Second Amendment, have you been to goddamn California? Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, all that shit's being violated. Even the 13th Amendment is a goddamn mockery. We abolish slavery, but we allow slavery in goddamn jail. But we're gonna also bring in goddamn the prison industrial goddamn complex. So basically, if someone doesn't pay legal fees that a judge orders them to pay, a bench warrant still is then issued. That's how it usually works in civil court across the country. And that means that that woman is not going to go to jail for not paying legal fees from a goddamn Karen, a random citizen. It doesn't have to be anybody that you fucking know, or law enforcement, or even the goddamn government. It can be a citizen. If they don't pay the legal fees, they get a bench warrant and they go to jail. And the legal fees don't go away just because you're incarcerated. Holy shit. And we got a little troll, but that's okay. We deal with trolls a certain way. We deal with trolls a certain way. Anyways, we're gonna get back into the story. Um, Once again, it's just unbelievable, man. I'm so tired of Republicans bullshitting like they actually give a fuck about freedom and being anti big fucking government. They don't care about that. They never fucking did. They never fucking did, man. And I'm not disappointed because I knew this already. What I'm disappointed of is people not seeing this sooner. People not seeing this sooner, right? It's just I have to stop sometimes and just think to myself, why did anyone vote Republican or Democrat? Why did we allow this two-party system to set off that pincher effect? Why? And now we're seeing our rights slowly being eroded from both sides, while both sides are claiming they're doing it for the right, for the good of the people. Wow. It just it just makes you think, don't it? What was it all for? All the people out there who is pushing for people to have rights and people to stand up against the big arm of the government. Why is it that those people go out of their way to push more and more restrictions on our freedoms? I just I just don't understand. I just don't understand. But that is life. We got some more stories to cover. Let me make sure I cover some more here. There's one that I'm going to cover that's going to be a little bit troubling to watch. I'm going to warn you about that. So I'm bringing it up now. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys so you guys can see this. This is quite disturbing. So I apologize ahead of time. You know, you may want to get ready for this. It's coming from the Hill. All right. So police likely fire a shot that killed girl outside high school football game, according to the DA. So this is going to be a bad cop, no donut right here. All right. It's from the Hill. Police likely fired a shot that killed an 8-year-old girl during an exchange of gunfire outside a high school game in Philadelphia last week, according to preliminary findings from the district attorney. The Associated Press reported investigators found that shots were first fired toward Sharon Hill Police Department officer station at the main entrance into the game between Pennsbury and Academy Park High Schools. The AP reported the three officers returned fire, striking four bystanders and killing 8-year-old Fanta Ability, according to the AP. So again, they just opened fire into a freaking crowd, striking four bystanders and also an 8-year-old girl that they actually killed. So it just shows you that I guarantee you there will be no officer who's gonna be locked up for this. Even though in any other case, even if listen, someone out there is gonna say, "Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They were just doing their own job. What would you do? What would you do? I had a 15-year-old kid shoot at me in damn combat. Do not test that theory with me because I'll show you exactly what I would do. I would simply take cover, wait until the opportune time to actually to actually disable him or target the lone shooter or shooters. You don't just open fire into a goddamn crowd because you know what's going to happen. You're going to hit several bystanders and kill a figure 8-year-old child. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I guarantee someone out there is going to try to justify it. It's just amazing. It's always amazing me, man. Got another story here we're going to cover. Um, this one, too, is coming from the Hill. So this one's gonna go out to Tim Pool. I want Tim Pool to watch this one. I want you guys to get Tim Pool in here. I want him to watch this one. This is coming from the Hill. Georgia. This is coming from the Hill. Former Georgia prosecutor indicted for showing favor to suspects in Arbery case. Oh, so it's like I said. I said that the prosecutor was not prosecuting George McMichael. I said it. Freaking Gregory McMichael. I said it. I said it because there was no way that case would have been even heard of had there not been video that was posted by one of the by the attorney of one of the suspects, right? So I knew this is basically gonna happen at some point. I knew it, and I want to see Tim Pool explain himself because he sat there and claimed that there was reason, according to the New York Times, that they shot um uh Ahmaud Arbery, and that we found racist texts, racist social media posts, and we found all kind of N-word references, right? Showing there was some racism there. And we also found out that this Gregory McMichael fucking character here, he was a police officer who was so out of shape that he couldn't pass physical fitness exams. So he sat on the payroll for years. This case is open and shut of police entitlement, the thin blue line, a murder, and straight up racism. Where the hell is Tim Pool? Tim Pool, get in here and fucking explain yourself, you goddamn racist piece of shit. Get in here and fucking explain yourself, sir. Tim Pool, where are you, Tim? You know, I can get me a damn skateboard and I can give me some goddamn chalk and I can summon the spirit of fucking Pool. Where is Tim Pool? Explain yourself, sir. Explain yourself. Because I was right and you was goddamn wrong, bitch. But Tim Pool is who these fucking boomers and these goddamn zoomers, some of them anyways, and these goddamn racists and these goddamn cop dick suckers, these cop cum guzzlers, that's who they listen to. Not me, who was right the whole goddamn time. Him. Fucking amazing, isn't it? Fucking amazing. How many times have I been right in the past year that you who's watching me right now, how many times have you seen that? I bet more than once. In fact, I'm rarely ever wrong. Because I don't just say shit. I actually do the fucking research. It's not that I'm always right. I'm just usually not wrong. Because I think before I say shit and I do the goddamn research. And if you can accept that, or if some system out there is so corrupt that it fucking rejects me for it, well, that's not really on me, is it? But I told you there was something fishy about the whole Ahmaud Arbery case. The fact that we didn't hear about any of this shit, and I'm so glad that cell phone video exists, and I'm so glad that one of them was so dumb enough to have their own attorney post the shit because that was fucking beautiful. I love it. Oh my god. But once again, the Hill is reporting former Georgia prosecutor indicted for showing favor to suspects in Arbery case. So once again, one of these guys is a former police officer who was so out of shape that he could not pass a physical fitness exam. And so he sat on the payroll for years and years and years until he finally just gone, I guess. And though they shot this man, and then you had people like Tim Pool and other racists, Brandon fucking Tatum, Candace goddamn Owens, say that no, it wasn't racially fucking motivated. And then we found out, yeah, there was some race involved there. That there was racist social media posts and texts and shit. Yeah, there was race involved. In fact, one of the people involved even said that one of the suspects called Arbery an N-word after they shot him. And Tim Pool said that no, they had a reason to go out and shoot him. Tim Pool said that. And other racists out there said that. So explain yourself. Get here and explain yourself, you goddamn racist piece of shit. Mm. Mm. Ain't that some shit? They call me crazy. I've been saying this shit for how long now? How long? How long? I remember when Colin Noir, the figure pro gun guy, he put out a video saying that shit was not justified. And they call him a race baiter for it. The man's a goddamn attorney. Even he saw something was wrong with this shit. And I, as a goddamn journalist, saw something wrong with this shit too. No retraction from goddamn Tim Pool. E2 says, "Oh no, what happened?" Talking about Ahmaud Arbery, and before that, cops shot an 8-year-old girl. But then now, let's go down here to DM Cos Chaos. How you doing, E2 and DM Cos Chaos? How you doing, sir? Long time no see. Yeah, we haven't got retraction from Tim Pool. Yeah, absolutely. Where the fuck are you, Tim Pool? Get down here and answer for your fucking crimes, you racist piece of shit. You said that Ahmaud Arbery had on boots. You said he had a goddamn hammer. You said there was no racism here. You said there was no favoritism. All that was bullshit, sir. So get your sorry ass down here and explain yourself, you piece of shit. But you won't. They tell me to go out and debate Tim Pool, debate. You know what? I actually made a challenge to fucking Tim Pool. I said, I'll debate you on police issues. I'll be civil. But no, it's not gonna be on some bullshit ass podcast, whereas it's heavily your side. No, it's gonna be on neutral ground. You get a time limit to fucking talk. I get a time limit to goddamn talk. You don't interrupt me whatsoever. If you got questions, you ask towards the goddamn end. Those are the rules. Simply put, he won't do that shit. I made that challenge more than a goddamn year ago. His sorry ass has never fucking responded. That's why I say don't goddamn ask me to fucking debate somebody. Because Tim Pool knows he can't fucking debate me, and I would wreck him live. He knows that. He knows that. He knows exactly what would happen. I will destroy him live. That's why Tim Pool never, ever, ever wants to debate me. I've extended invites to Tim Pool. I said, Tim, come debate me. He won't do it because he's a pussy. And he knows it. He knows that when it comes to facts and evidence, he cannot defeat me. And if that's not the case, and Tim, you should be able to defeat me pretty goddamn easy, Tim. No interruptions when I'm talking, and I won't interrupt you when I'm talking. And when you make statements, have fucking facts, because I will. You know that when it comes to goddamn police issues, I am much more factual than you've ever been, sir. Much more factual. So, like I said, Tim Pool, tweet out at damn Tim Pool. Say, hey, Tim, come debate me. Debate me on the issue of police brutality. And also, Ahmaud Arbery. I guarantee you Tim Pool will never fucking respond. Because Tim Pool is not a goddamn journalist. He's a piece of shit. A racist piece of goddamn shit at that. I'm giving out Tim Pool. In fact, I'm gonna tweet out at Tim Pool right now. I'm gonna tweet out at Tim Pool right now. If he's not banned yet, of course, because it is Tim Pool. Let's see, Tim Pool. Let's tweet out at Tim Pool. In fact, yeah. Let me go ahead and make sure I show it on screen. I want to show you this on screen because I want you guys to see me So that way, Tim Pool has no excuse to say, I'm just going to ignore. No, no, Tim, I'm challenging you as a journalist, as a card carrying journalist, to actually come and actually debate me on a figure issue that I'm pretty sure that you're full of a fucking shit on. But you won't do it, Tim, because you're a scared little bitch. Okay, so here's what I'm saying. I like to debate you on the issues of police brutality, your coverage of the Ahmaud Arbery story, and your views on policing in the U.S. I'm a card-carrying journalist who specializes in police brutality and appear on Newsbreak for doing so. What do you say, Tim? That wasn't mean. I didn't call them names. I tweeted out very nice. I tweeted out very fucking nicely. I guarantee you, Tim Pool is such a scared little bitch, terrified little fucking bitch that he will not respond. He won't respond because Tim Pool will never face somebody who's actually knowledgeable about a subject. He will never do that. E2 says there should be an index of police brutality cases in America. Sad to see that the police doesn't take accountability for their mistakes. Absolutely. DM Coscale says they released a bunch of articles, especially the one from Vice, his old employer, providing that he's a pathological liar. Absolutely. Absolutely. So my question is, where the hell is Tim Pool? I challenge him to a fucking debate. I will debate you, Tim. I will debate you on the issue of police of freaking. I mean, name it. I'll debate you on it, Tim. Seriously. Why is that Tim Pool? Anytime someone like me challenges him, he becomes a little fucking bitch. It just it just baffles me. It baffles me. You say that you're interested in a rigorous intellectual debate. Well, I'm here. I am a subject matter expert when it comes to police brutality. I mean, in fact, Tim, I'll even show you, Tim. I'll prove it to you. I'll prove it to you. I will prove it to you. I'll prove it. No, I'm actually not kidding. I am a recognized specialist in this particular field, Tim. This is kind of what I do. It's kind of what I do, Tim. Yeah, yeah. That article is about my coverage, Tim. It's what I do, Tim. I'm very good at it, Tim. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I mean, Tim, it's what I do. So why would you not come and talk to me, Tim? Right? Why would you not come challenge me who knows something about this, Tim? Who understands this field? Why wouldn't you? We all know why. Because Tim Pool is a scared little bitch. just like anybody else who supports cops. So this is why they just make a bunch of goddamn, you know, goddamn socks and just troll you and shit. Because even if I challenge them to a direct debate, the only way that they could actually win is to stack the goddamn debate. It would never be truly one on one with just facts and evidence. And so that's where we always got to go to the coward tactics. And I'm just not interested in that. I'm interested in making content, which is what I'm going to keep providing to you guys. Anyways, guys, that's going to be end of the show. E2, DM Cause Chaos, Diesel Bomber, hey, even G on the mic. Love you all. Be safe out there. Horns up. Peace out. Good night and good luck.